of our safeties, Andrew Dewey Winger, he was in an interview and he looked at the camera and he said it was always the Jags. And that became like our rallying cry for the playoffs. We, turned it into a hashtag and all of that stuff. And as soon as he said it, like, we know, like, oh yeah, this is going to be something that has legs. Like, this is a classic moment right here. So you kind of, you can't manufacture those moments, but you definitely recognize them when you see them. Wins and losses impacts every level of the business, impacts every business unit in the entire organization. When you're winning, things are better. When you're losing, things are tougher. But you have to be able to get your job done regardless of that. You've all seen brands where you're like, man, they really reaching. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to be cool, they're trying to be something. And you're gonna make those mistakes.
That's one of my favorite parts about digital marketing and social media, is that it's a giant game of chess, and then you have these random moments that you have to be able to identify quickly and either decide to pull the trigger on in terms of like, hey, let's roll into this, or like, hey, this doesn't fit.
I pause and I'm like, man, it's like when you're on a journey and you're moving at such a pace, it takes and it requires really slowing down to even think about that. You kind of pause and take a look back and you're like, wait, I really am who I think I am. I am where I want it to be.
Saying you want to get into sports is like saying you want to get into medicine, right? Do you want to be a podiatrist or do you want to be a neurologist? Those are two totally different fields, two totally different paths, right? So I think knowing what you want to do and then getting skills that would help you be competitive with other people that are going for those jobs. Y'all really did your research. Y'all went in the archives, man.